everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Indira and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 9th of September 2022. Let's start. Which cities have joined the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities? So Warangal from the state Telangana and Thrissur and Nilambur from the state Kerala have joined the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities. And 77 cities from 44 countries joined the list recently, and now it includes 294 cities overall from all around the world. And the cities have been included in recognition of their outstanding efforts to promote lifelong learning across their communities at the local level. Okay, so which are these three cities? Warangal, Thrissur and Nilambur. Correct answer would be option number A. The government has approved an electronics manufacturing cluster in which city? So the government has recently approved an electronics manufacturing cluster in Pune at a cost of 500 crore rupees. And this proposal has been approved by Ministry of Electronics and IT, and now it is expected to attract the investment of up to 2,000 crore rupees. And the cluster will be set up over an area of 297 acres. Okay, so here correct answer would be Pune city. Indira Gandhi Shehari Rojgar Guarantee Yojana is an initiative of which Indian state or the Union Territory? So Rajasthan is set to launch the country's first employment guarantee scheme for the urban poor named as Indira Gandhi Shehari Rojgar Guarantee Yojana, and it is starting from 9th of September, that is from today, with a budget of 800 crore rupees. And the scheme aims to provide 100 days of guaranteed employment to the urban poor, especially to those who lost their jobs during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so this Yojana is the initiative of Rajasthan state government. ISRO has partnered with which country's space agency in space technology during Bengaluru Space Expo? 6 memorandum of understandings have been signed between India and Australian space startup at Bengaluru Space Expo. Okay, and Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, and Australian Space Agency have decided to partner to develop the space technology markets for both India and Australia. And talking about ASA, it is a kind of entity that is responsible for the development of Australia's commercial space sector. Fine. So recently ISRO has partnered with Australia's space agency in space technology during the Bengaluru Space Expo. Pradhan Mantri Shri Yojana, which was launched recently, is associated with which field? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently announced the Pradhan Mantri Shri Yojana, and what does Shri stands for? It is Schools for Rising India. Okay, so under the scheme, 14,500 schools from across the country will be upgraded as PM Shri School, and they will have a modern and transformational method of imparting education in their campus. So Prime Minister Shri Schools will showcase all components of the National Education Policy 20 2020. Fine. So this Yojana is related to education field. And the full form of Shri is also important. What was that? Pradhan Mantri Schools for Rising India. Okay. What is the theme of the International Day of Clean Air for the Blue Skies celebrated? Actually, the third International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies is held on 7th of September 2022. And this year theme was the air we share. Okay. So basically it focuses on the transboundary nature of air pollution that highlights the need for collective action. And the 74th session of United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution designating 7th of September as the International Day of Clean Air for the Blue Skies. Okay. So two things are important. When do we observe this day? On 7th of September. And what was the theme for this year? The air we share. Also, don't forget that India is set to celebrate National Cinema Day on 16th of September. And it was announced by the Multiplex Association of India. Okay. So this event will take place across 4,000 screens in the country to celebrate the successful reopening of cinemas. And during the occasion, tickets will be priced at 75 rupees in all the participating cinemas, and various companies, for example, PVR, Inox and Carnival, etc. have agreed to be a part of this celebration. Fine. So you can be asked that when is the National Cinema Day celebrated in India? Answer would be 16th of September. Next question is, which Indian state or the union territory has successfully set up the bio villages? So the Tripura government has successfully set up 5 types of bio villages for promoting the sustainable development, climate change mitigation and climate adaptation. Okay. So as per the compendium of the best practice on climate action from the Indian states, in Tripura over 500 households have been benefited with the successful implementation in 5 bio villages. And the concept of bio village was introduced by the Directorate of Biotechnology, Tripura, in the year 2018. Why? So as to promote organic farming. Fine. So bio villages has been set up in Tripura state. Now apart from it, the Uttarakhand Education Department recently launched an e-governance portal named as Samarth. Okay. Why? To make the education system more transparent in the state. And this portal will actually provide all type of administrative and educational updates, including information about entrance exam, salary, appointment from the state universities and the public school, etc. Fine. So you can be asked that which state's education department has launched an e-governance portal named as Samarth? Answer would be Uttarakhand state government. Aravindh Chithambaram, who was seen in the news recently, plays which sports? So he is actually Indian Grandmaster, and recently he became champion in the 22nd Dubai Open Chess Tournament. Okay. So 7 Indians finished in the top 10, while R. Pragnanandha secured the second position. Okay. So Aravindh Chithambaram is related to chess. Talking about the Grandmasters, let's revise quickly. 70th Grandmaster is Ritvik Raj. 71st Grandmaster is Sankalp Gupta. 72nd Grandmaster is Mitrabha Guha. 73rd is Bharat Subramaniam. 74th is Rahul. And the latest and the 75th Grandmaster is Pranav V. Right? And Pranav V is from the state Tamil Nadu. Next is, which state won the first rank in the implementation of Poshan Abhiyan scheme as per a recent NITI Aayog report? So NITI Aayog has released a report titled as Preserving Progress on Nutrition in India, Poshan Abhiyan in the Pandemic Times. And as per the report, Maharashtra has won the top rank among the states in the implementation of the Poshan Abhiyan scheme, and Andhra Pradesh was at the second position, while Gujarat was at the third place. Okay. So Andhra Pradesh is the first in 100% recruitment of human resources that are required for the implementation of Poshan during the COVID. And also it talks in the distribution of mobile phones to the Anganwadi workers. Fine. So here top 3 states in the implementation of Poshan Abhiyan scheme are Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat. Indian Army Chief General Manoj Pande was conferred with the honorary rank of General of which country? So Indian Army Chief General Manoj Pande was conferred with the honorary rank of General of Nepal Army by President of Nepal, who's that? Vidya Devi Bhandari. Okay. And this ceremony was part of the unique tradition between the armies of both the countries, and General Manoj Pande is on a 4-day official visit to the country, Nepal. And also he handed over the non-lethal military aids, for example, artillery equipment, mine-protected vehicles, medical stores and the horses to the Nepal army. Okay. So recently he was conferred with the honorary rank of General of Nepal. Fine. Which private bank has been selected by the Reserve Bank of India for the test phase for their offline retail payments? So Reserve Bank of India has announced the HDFC Bank has been selected for the test phase for their offline retail payments, and Biometric India Private Limited has been selected for the test phase of the IT key solution for the banking products. Okay. So the institutions were selected under the theme Retail Payments under the Regulatory Sandbox, and RBI introduced a regulatory sandbox in 2019 to develop innovation in the financial services to benefit the consumers. Okay. So HDFC Bank has been selected by RBI for the test phase for their offline retail payment. Can you tell me RBI has selected which 2 states to implement the digitization of KCC as a pilot project? Do let me know in the comments. Now apart from it, IndusInd Bank recently announced a strategic partnership with Asian Development Bank to support the supply chain finance solutions in India. And the bank has entered into a partial guarantee program with ADB with an initial outlay of $70 million. So it is exclusively towards promoting the SCF solutions in India, and IndusInd Bank recently launched a digital portal for the supply chain finance, and the name of that portal is Early Credit. Okay. So you can be asked that which private bank has partnered with ADB to support the supply chain finance solution. That bank is IndusInd Bank. Next question. Who is the head of the committee for drafting of the National Cooperative Policy document? So the Union Cooperative Ministry announced the constitution of a committee for drafting of the National Cooperative Policy document. And the 47-member committee will be headed by the former Union Minister Suresh Prabhu, and the existing national policy on cooperative was formulated in the year 2002. And at present, India has around 8.5 lakh cooperative societies with a member base of around 29 crore. Fine. So the head of this committee would be Suresh Prabhu. So these were the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now we'll move on to our revision section. Which 3 categories we are covering today? First of all, we'll see important awards and honors. After that, we'll see few important conferences that were in news. And at last, we'll talk about some of the important companies that were in light. Okay, let's start. First category is our awards and honors. Which former president won the Best Narrator Emmy Award for his documentary series, Our Great National Parks? This question was discussed in the previous lecture, and here correct answer will be Barack Obama, former US president. Which state won the award for implementing the ration shops under the National Food Security Act? Answer will be Odisha. Who has been awarded the O1 Best Content Award and the Immunization Champion Award by the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, that is UNICEF? So this award has been presented to Umar Nisar. Mobus Public Transport Service has been honored with the prestigious United Nations Award for their role and efforts in helping the world recover better from COVID-19. And this bus service is based in which Indian state? So the Mo Bus public transport service belongs to the state Odisha, and recently it has been honored with a prestigious United Nations award. Which of the international airport has been named the world's best airport for the second year running at the Skytrax 2022 World Airport Award? This is Hamad International Airport. Which banking and the payment platform was awarded a payment aggregator license by the Reserve Bank of India? So recently Razorpay was awarded the payment aggregator license by the RBI. Which tech company received recognition from the Microsoft Partner of the Year Awards 2022 for its innovation and application of the client solution? This is HCL Technologies. Okay. Next we'll talk about important conferences. In which of the following states would Narendra Modi dedicate a second generation, that is 2G, ethanol facility to the country through video conferencing? This state is Haryana. So don't forget that a 2G ethanol facility is to be set up in the state of Haryana. Europe's biggest startup conference, Viva Tech 2020, has recognized which country as the country of the year? So this event has recognized India as the country of the year. The 12th World Trade Organization's Ministerial Conference opened at World Trade Organization headquarters in which of the following place? So recently this Ministerial Conference has decided to open the WTO headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. Where did the BIMSTEC Expert Group Conference on Cyber Security Cooperation take place? So this Cyber Security Cooperation took place in New Delhi. And which countries comes under BIMSTEC? There are total 7 countries. 5 are South Asian nations and 2 are Southeast Asian nations. Okay. And 5 South Asian nations include Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal and Sri Lanka. And which are the 2 Southeast Asian nations? These are Myanmar and Thailand. Okay. Where is the International Conference on Indian Minerals and the Metals Industry held? So this conference took place in New Delhi. Which city is the host of the National Conference of the Labour Ministers in 2022? So the host of this event is Tirupati. Which is the venue of the National Conference of Women Police? Answer would be Shimla. Which country is the host of Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference in 2022? So the host of Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference is the country Canada. Fine. Now at last, let's see some of the important companies that were in news. Which company developed this, which is India's first intranasal corona vaccine? So it has been developed by Bharat Biotech. And don't forget that China is the very first country in the world that has recently approved the world's first inhaled COVID-19 vaccine. Okay. The Space Consortium of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and which company has won the contract for the next 5 polar satellite launch vehicle? So this company is Larsen & Toubro. Competition Commission of India approved the acquisition of the payment gateway provider BillDesk by which company? So now CCI has approved the acquisition of BillDesk by PayU. Which company has unveiled India's first liquefied natural gas fueled green truck? This is Blue Energy. Which company has a contract with NPCI International Payments Limited to become the UK's first acquirer for UPI and the RuPay? So answer would be PayExpert. Which company has a long-term cooperation with the Athletics Federation of India to support the overall development of athletics in India? This company is Reliance Industries Limited. Which company has made an incredible achievement by putting India's largest floating solar power installation into operation in Kayamkulam in the state of Kerala? Don't forget that India's largest floating solar power is set to be installed in the state of Kerala. And which company operates it? Answer would be Tata Power. Fine. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today. and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Manoj signing off.